So, I'll go ahead and start with, before you can deny anything, I pulled the records from the app. I'm sorry, you did what? I have the same access that you do, Dave. I pulled the manual entries. It looks like you've been changing, adding, and deleting shifts at every single store, but Gwen's store here, you mess with 80 times more than the rest of them. So, you have a few seconds to explain yourself. You don't run this company properly, and it's managers like her that make it even worse. Okay, are you gonna elaborate on that? You don't understand the amount of call-outs that we have to deal with, the pay time off that we have to give people, the schedule changes that we have to approve because, oh, my grandma's sick, I can't come to work. People just don't want to work. So when I go in and change shifts, I get rid of the people who always call out because whatever, they don't need the money anyway. I give hours to the people that work all the time. They should thank me. You're welcome for the hours. And these GMs have no clue how to schedule. You're losing money with the amount of workers on the clock. There's no reason they can't run it with 2 people. Just work harder, do better.
Have you ever worked a day on the floor in your life? I'm pretty sure you got hired into this position as an HR rep. You've never even been on the floor of a store.
That part right there, how can you be sure that any of this is true? You have a problem with people calling out, but people have lives. Things happen to people. Even if you don't feel like it's the correct excuse, it's none of your concern. You're here to do your job, to make sure everyone's being treated properly, to submit the paychecks. And it still doesn't explain why you're targeting her specifically. Is she just your least favorite? Because she runs the best store.
Go ahead, tell him what it's really about.
Screw you. Is there a piece of the puzzle I'm missing here?
If you don't tell him, I will.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, fine. He inappropriately pursued me from the start of my career here. When I was a shift leader, he'd stop in the store randomly just to talk to me. He asked me out no less than 20 times. I rejected him every time. And finally, the last rejection about a year ago really got under his skin. And ever since then, he's been messing with me. And you know what? It's been fine. I can deal with it. The little things he does, I can handle. It wasn't the biggest deal. But now with this app, he's targeting us specifically and making my job a living hell and threatening to fire me over it.
That's not what this is about. You're not that important. Okay, yeah, we're done here. You're fired. What? You're gonna listen to this woman over me? You're gonna fire me over some chick's word? I've worked here for 10 years. Yeah, and apparently you've been a scoundrel that whole time. So you are fired. I'll get a hold of security and make sure you're taken out of the building, but you're done here. And you'll be lucky if I don't take you to court for sabotaging my business, because that's what this is. That's what you've been doing. Your beef might be with Gwen, but this is my store. You can't do this. Watch me.